All right, today we're going to look at the vertical milling machine. We're going to start off with some of the major components or the nomenclature of the machine. The first thing I want to do is just kind of walk around a traditional vertical knee milling machine. And we're looking at a Clausen Candia, one of the more popular models or brands that's out there. There are many brands that you can find. Clausen is one of the top manufacturers of vertical milling machines. Probably the machine is best known actually by another brand name. Many times we'll refer to this machine as a Bridgeport. Bridgeport is another brand name of machine that you can find on the market. Very, very popular brand. So the first thing I want to start off with is the major components. And so we're going to start off looking at some of the major components of the machine. So the first major component is this machine, or this component here that kind of sticks out. And this is called the tool head. And so we can kind of see the tool head. The tool head has lots of components inside of it, and we'll come back and look at those here at a later date. The tool head itself is connected to the ram, and that's this part here. The ram is then connected to the turret, and you can kind of see back in here. The turret is designed to rotate 360 degrees all the way around. The turret sits on what we call the column. And so that column goes all the way down to the base, as we can see kind of below here. Come over to this side. Again, we can see the column as it comes down and it comes into the base. And it's an integrated column and base component. The column is designed to support the knee. This is the knee. Here. On top of the knee is this component right here. We can kind of see it from a front view here. This is called the saddle. So here we have the knee. Above it we have the saddle. Above the saddle we're going to have the table. So here we can see the overall size of the table. And so those are the major components. So we have the tool head, the ram, the turret, column, the base, the knee, the saddle, and the table. Now in this particular machine, we have this machine set up with a vise. And so the vise that I have on here is actually what we call a swivel vise. So you can see a miter scale on there, similar to what we've seen on a lathe. So this gives us the availability to rotate that vise on that swivel. I'll just do a quick walkthrough. One of the major components that I want to point out when we're talking about the machine is first being able to find the serial number. So here we can see it says Z197, and that might be a little hard to see, but another location on a machine for the serial number is actually on the knee, and we can see that right there stamped right into the knee, that 197. And so that gives us the serial number. So whenever we're looking for spare parts, components, maintenance, we want to be able to call the manufacturer. many times they're going to ask us for the serial number of that machine. So that gives us the serial number of this particular machine. So that's 197.